Yo, what's up, everyone? Let me just start playing this right here. Got the shape right there in the background. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing today? Welcome to Horror Sundays, episode 38 today. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? YK Zach says, what's up? What's up, Frank Boy? What's up, YK Zach? How you doing? Apple Ricky said, hi. What's up, Apple and Zach? The Mighty Sparrow said, Frank, what's up, Mighty Sparrow? How you doing? Twisted Emo said, hi. What's up, Twisted Emo? The Mighty Sparrow says, how's everyone been? I've been good, bro. I've been good. I hope everyone here's been good too, bro. Twisted Emo says, hey, might go to might work at a haunted house in old middle school, and I might dress as Art the Clown. That's cool, bro. That's cool, man. I remember when my middle school, well, not my middle school, but the elementary school across the street from my middle school had a badass haunted house one year, back like in 2004. That was awesome. Twisted Emo says, I'm doing good. The Mighty Sparrow. Rick Nichols says, wow, what's up, Rick? How you doing? If you're new here to the channel, welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. Today is Horror Sundays, episode 38. Apple Ricky says, I'm doing good. Awesome. Glad to hear, guys. Glad to hear. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, y'all. Come on, let's keep smashing the thumbs up, y'all. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up so more people can join us here in the live. But hell yeah. Glad to see everyone's doing good. I'm finally on time today. Last Sunday, I was super late to my live stream. I was in Hollywood since the morning, dude, working on scripting some movie, drawing shots for some movie I'm working on. Yeah, that was exhausting, though. Yeah, I was on the bus on the way here like, damn, dude, like, man, this show's gonna tank because, like, the timings was all dumb, dude, but it's all good, though. It's all good, though. Today we're here. So there might be days where I might not even go live when I'm shooting this movie, y'all, just to let y'all know. So there might be days where I might not even go live if I'm gonna be on the set of this movie all night, you know, or all day or something. So I'll let you guys know, though. I'll let y'all know in the live streams and stuff how it's going and stuff like that, you know. But hell yeah, I got to see everyone's doing good. Oh, hold on, I got some more messages right here. Hold on, guys, give me just a second. Then I'll get to you guys right now. All right, cool. All right, let's see who's here. Apple Ricky says, if you have a 2-year-old son, would you dress him up as Chucky? I have a 4-year-old niece, and like I told you, my little sister wants to make a Chucky fan film. So we're going to use her as Chucky. We're going to buy her the outfit. We're also going to get a mask and a wig to shoot scenes of Chucky moving around, walking. So yeah, I would dress him up. Twisted Emo says, so I've seen the Orlando Hollywood Horror Nights Terrifier House walkthrough. And in my opinion, I think the Hollywood version is better. Awesome, yeah. Well, yeah, of course the Hollywood version is going to be better, bro. They're using like literal blueprints from the movie set, you know? They're using the blueprints they used to make that Terrifier Funhouse thing, you know? So yeah. Dominic St. Clair, what's up, bro? How you doing? Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Let's get it up to 20. We're almost there. Let's get it up to 20, guys. Come on, we're almost there so more people can join us here on the live. Dominic St. Clair says, hey, bro, I'm working on a horror anthology feature film. It's probably going to be my first and last film. Awesome, bro. Awesome. A horror anthology feature film. That's cool, bro. But why is it going to be your last film, man? Why is it going to be your last film? I don't understand. Why is it going to be your last film? Jose Gomez says, hello, Frank. I'm eating spaghetti with Parmesan cheese. The People Under the Stairs, 1991, Wes Craven. Yeah, that's a classic, bro. Awesome, yeah. Spaghetti's good as well, bro. Hi, I'm glad to see you here as well, Jose Gomez. Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Jose Gomez. Get us up to 17, Jose. Get us up to 17, man, please, so more people could join us here. Apple Ricky says, you see my recast of Malachi? Yeah, I saw it, Apple Ricky. It looks pretty good. Ghost Rider Edit says, what's up? What's up, Ghost Rider? How you doing? Glad to see you here again as well. Haven't seen you here in a while, I think. Hell yeah, but what's up, man? How you doing? All right, Apple Ricky says, so Jackson Robert Scott. I chose him to play Malachi because he's older and he played Cole from Criminal Minds. George from It 2017, Myers from The Prodigy, and Bode Locke from Lock and Key. That's cool. That's awesome. Good casting choice, Apple Ricky. Great casting choice. Dominic Sinclair says, "Cause it's hard. I'm making a feature and trying to rally up the troupe, aka actors and crew. It's hard. Yeah, I get what you mean, bro. I get what you mean. It's hard. I got hired to do I got hired to be a DP for like some kind of like Amazon type movie, and I've been meeting with the producers for like a few weeks already, and I've been going to this office in Beverly Hills, and we just sit in a room and we just sketch out the shots for the movie first, bro. Yeah, it is. It does get kind of tiring because for real movies, you got to do all this pre-production first, you know? Like, it's not like a fan film, bro, where you just write the script and you just tell your friends, oh, you're going to be this, you're going to be this, you know? Like a real movie, like a real Hollywood film, like they do a lot of prep before they actually shoot anything, bro. They do a lot of prep before they shoot anything. So, yeah, I understand what you mean, Dominic. Hell yeah, bro. Ghost Rider says, you just ignored me like that now. Let me show you who I am. What the hell? I just said what's up to you, Ghost Rider. Did you not hear me? All right, but go ahead. Show me who you are, man. Go ahead. Show me who you are. I just said what's up to you. I said what's up, Ghost Rider edits. I said what's up. Haven't seen you here in a while. But go ahead, bro. Show me who you are, though. But go ahead. Show me who you are. Show me who you are, though. Show me who you are, Ghost Rider, though. You just said you were going to show me who you are. So you got to do it now, man. Can't call out people like that, bro. You should pay attention to the chat, man, you know, when I'm talking. But yeah, it's on you, bro. Apple Ricky says, Callum Vincent played Henry and Chucky TV and young Jason Voorhees in Camp Crystal Lake. Yeah, I know Apple Ricky. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Callum Vincent, that's why I wanted him to play Isaac. He could be a great Isaac in Children of the Corn. The Mighty Sparrow says, what is the name of the movie you are working on? Ghost Rider says, oh, I actually didn't see it. Sorry about that. It's all good, man. No worries, bro. No worries. Just pay more attention, you know, because like I get bombarded with like messages here in the chat and I read them all. So sometimes, you know, you got to listen to what I'm saying, bro. But yeah, man, glad to see you here again. Dominic Sinclair says, but I'm going to be always proud of my feature film. Awesome, bro. Yeah. Oh, and Dominic Sinclair, I can't say the name of the movie right now, bro. I can't say the name of the movie. I signed like a contract. I signed a contract with the producers. I can't say anything until it's out, you know, or they're promoting it already. Yeah, but Ghost Rider, let us know what you've been up to. Ghost Rider, what have you been up to? We haven't seen you here in the chat for a few days already. We haven't seen you here in the chat for a few days already. What have you been up to? Poreki says, so Callum, a good choice. Yeah, Callum is great because he's got the hair. He's got the hair, and then with the little pilgrim hat, yeah, it'll look perfect. It'll look perfect. Apple Ricky says the 2009 remake of Children of the Corn is 2 words, dog-ass. Yeah, that one was bad. There was also another reboot that came out like in like 2020 or 2019. It was bad too. It was bad. Bad. I always come back, says hello. This is my first time. What's up? I always come back. I always come back. What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Glad to see you here. Glad to see you're a fan of horror movies. My name's Frank. Welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. Today's Horror Sundays, episode 38. Yeah, welcome to the chat. Yeah, welcome. We always love having new members here and joining us here on the chats, right here on these movie chats. Yeah, please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, I always come back. Please smash the thumbs up. Get us up to 17, please. So more people could join us here on the channel and check out the live stream. Please smash the thumbs up. And everyone, welcome. I always come back right here. Everyone say hello to I always come back. This is their first time here. Thank you so much for the hearts right there, whoever's sending them. But yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. We got some movie news to go over today too. Last week's news was kind of like all over the place. You know, it wasn't really too much news, I think. But I got a few things here today. Apple Ricky says, I'd have Jackson Robert Scott's hair look like look like long short hair with bangs and dye the hair orange. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. That'll be pretty cool. Apple Ricky, that was my bad. My phone's falling. Yeah, my bad. Let's see. Dominic Sinclair says, I'm still going to act in other films, but I might not direct another feature, at least not for a while. That's understandable, man. I'm still going to direct, though. I love directing and shooting and stuff. But yeah, man, that's understandable. That's understandable. Oh, yeah, Dominic. I'm going to start shooting Halloween Ends soon, bro. I'm going to start shooting Halloween Ends soon. Now, we'll get into that right now, though. We'll get into the whole Halloween Ends news right now in a bit. So don't go anywhere, Dominic. Aporeki says, for Callum might have his hair like Henry's, but dyed it black. Yeah. Yeah, because I think Callum Vincent has like a brown hair, huh? Yeah, so you would have to dye his hair black. You would have to dye his hair black. Yeah, they need to look more evil. He would look more evil. What happened to Ghost Rider? I'm guessing Ghost Rider edits left. Ghost Rider, you're still here? Are you still here, man? All right, man. Later on, then. Guess he must have left. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. We're about to start getting into some movie news right now. Yeah, we're at 17 already. Hell yeah. We're about to start getting into some movie news. Wicked Milk says, what's good, y'all? What's up, Wicked Milk? How you doing, bro? How you doing, bro? Glad to see you here on another live stream for Horror Sundays, episode 38 today, Wicked Milk. Please smash the thumbs up if you haven't already. Yeah, Wicked Milk? Get us up to 18. I always come back, says, how many ghost face masks do you have? Well, I got that whole wall right there, and then I got a few more. I got that 25th anniversary box set, ghost face mask. I got Brandon James as well. I got some side one. I got 2 side masks, one by Jamie Kennedy, one by Sonia Amar from Scream 5. I got more ghost face masks and robes in my closet, but that's all just too much to take out right now, you know? That's a lot of stuff to take out right now, but eventually y'all will see my whole room, eventually. I have to do that video soon. Wicked Milk says, hell yeah, bro. Plus the urethra set was sick as what is it? Sick as hell. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we were just having a bit. That wasn't urethra though. Last Thursday when we were practicing, that wasn't urethra. Yeah, I know I was live from my urethra band page, but that's my friend's band, Fezzik. He's just getting his band started. You know, the singer guy with the glasses that you see. He's just getting his band started, you know? So he doesn't have a YouTube channel or any of that yet, you know? So he's going to start getting on that soon, you know? So pretty soon, you're not going to be seeing me go live from, pretty soon you're not going to see me playing on that YouTube channel with him. It's just going to be me on guitar in my band. I'm just doing this right now while my friend gets his band going, I'm just writing songs for him. Then he's gonna start his own YouTube channel. But yeah, that was fun. We were just having a bit of a few musical disagreements, but nothing bad. We were just having a bit of just musical disagreements, but it was cool though. We still got the song done. Emo Nerd Girl says, hey dude, how are you? What's up, Emo Nerd Girl? How you doing, Emo Nerd Girl? Got to see you here on the channel on another episode of Horror Sundays. Today's episode 38. Hell yeah, Emo Nerd Girl. Glad to see you're doing okay. Glad to see you here again. Please smash the thumbs up if you haven't already. Yeah, and I'm glad you're doing okay, Emo Nerd Girl. Aporeki says, have you seen Leprechaun? Yes, Aporeki, I have seen Leprechaun. I grew up with that movie in the 90s. That's like another one of the first horror movies I saw as well as a kid in the 90s. It was Leprechaun. Yeah, it was a crazy movie. It was scary. It was kind of scary. The first one, I think, was the scariest one. Because it had some funny parts, but for the most part, it was pretty serious. It's only until like the next few movies is when Leprechaun started becoming kind of like Freddy Krueger-esque and just more comedy than horror. But yeah, the Mighty Sparrow says, which one? Which one, Mighty Sparrow? What do you mean by which one? Which one? Let me see what you were talking about before. Oh, okay. Mighty Sparrow, the movie I'm working on, like I said earlier, I can't say the name of the movie I'm working on right now. The Mighty Sparrow. I saw your question up there. Yeah, yeah, so I can't say the name of the movie I'm working on right now. All I can say it has to do probably something with Amazon or Netflix. One of those guys. One of those. Most likely Amazon, though. I always come back, says, what's the picture on the TV? The picture on the TV is Michael Myers. Check it out. The picture on the TV is Michael Myers. You see it? It's like this little backdrop on YouTube of a scene from Michael when he's watching Annie dress in the Lindsay Wallace house. Remember when she spills coffee on herself and she takes off her shirt? Remember Michael's in the background and he knocks that flower pot down? That's what that is right there. It looks awesome, right? It looks awesome. Let me sit down, guys. Let me sit down. Emo Nerd Girl says, I'm good. I can't complain. I love that little dude. Who? Who do you love? What little dude do you love? What little dude do you love? I'm kind of confused here. The Mighty Sparrow says, went downhill after Davis left. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. It became kind of like the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, pretty much. Just like a few scary elements, but more comedy now, you know? Like more comic-y, like goofy stuff, you know? Aporeki says, I want to see a pirate horror movie. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, pirates were actually pretty brutal, real pirates. Emo Nerd Girl says, Leprechaun. Oh, yeah, yeah. My bad, Emo Nerd Girl. You see how fast I lost my train of thought? Yeah, yeah, Leprechaun. Yeah, yeah. The movies are fun to watch, but my favorite one is the first one. The first one. And yeah, Aporeki, pirates. Real pirates are actually pretty brutal. Real pirates would actually rob other ships, other pirate ships, other non-pirate ships. They would go and invade villages and stuff like that, you know. So they were crazy. All right, cool. I always come back says, do you like creepy pasta? Yeah, I've heard some creepy pastas growing up. Like creepy pasta would be like that one weird SpongeBob episode that glitches that supposedly played in 2005. Another creepy pasta would be the made for TV movie Crybaby Lane that was only aired once on Nickelodeon because it was supposedly too scary for kids, and the movie wasn't found again until like 2011 or 2012 from some Nickelodeon archives, and it was re-uploaded to what is it called, to the internet. By that time, YouTube was already a thing. It was already like 10 years of YouTube by that time, I think. Almost 10 years. But yeah, so yeah, I'm familiar with a few creepy pastas. I forgot a couple of them, but yeah, those are some of the more familiar ones I'm more familiar with. Aporeki says, I say it's a horror movie. Would be awful for kids and ruined Christmas. Like, imagine North Pole being just like a slaughterhouse. That would be cool, though. I wouldn't mind making like a scary Santa movie, you know? The blood will look cool on the snow, you know? Imagine some of Santa's little helpers, some of his little elves are little slasher killers. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Mighty Sparrow says, I love creepy pastas. Me too, man. I love creepy pastas as well, man. I forgot the other few, though. I forgot. Can you remind me of some, Mighty Sparrow? Could you remind me of some if you know any? Could you remind me of some? Brian Double says, oh, what's up, Brian? Hey, everyone, check it out. Brian's in the chat. What is it? Dr. Loomis is in the chat. Brian Double says, The Fog is a good pirate horror movie. Does that count? Yeah, it does count, bro. The Fog does. Aporeki, watch The Fog. Aporeki, watch The Fog with Jamie Lee Curtis. It's literally a movie about like these people that live in like this New England like beach town, and like this fog rolls into the town and it brings evil spirits with it, like zombie type pirates with swords and stuff. It's creepy, bro. It is creepy. They have like glowing red eyes. Like I mentioned, Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. A few other people from Halloween are actually in it too. Like I think PJ Souls, who plays Linda. Isn't Donald Pleasance also in it? Hey, Brian, I don't know if you're still up, but isn't Donald Pleasance also in The Fog? Let me see. Brian Double, no, that's the other Carpenter movie then. That's the other Carpenter movie. What was that other Carpenter movie that, what is it called? That fool was in more horror movies than Halloween. Oh, Prince of Darkness. Yeah, Prince of Darkness. Donald Pleasance was in Prince of Darkness. That's another John Carpenter movie. Yeah, Donald Pleasance was in Prince of Darkness. I always get Prince of Darkness and The Fog confused. But yeah, The Fog is awesome as well. The Fog is awesome as well. Dominic St. Clair says, what's the news on the Halloween fan film? Oh, I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you, Dominic. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Let me just get through all these messages. Let me just read everyone's message. I always come back, says Jeff the Killer, Tiki Boy. Tiki, what is that? Tiki Toby? Well, what, you want to see a Jeff the Killer fan film? Let me know, man. Let me know. I always come back. Wicked Nook says, yo, the dude's singing the clown, fucking legend. Yeah, that's Brian. That's Brian Dobble. That's his band, Fezzik. When we perform on my Urethra channel, that's not Urethra. That's Fezzik. But pretty soon you're gonna be seeing just Urethra on there because he's gonna be making his own YouTube channel. So he can start getting a following. Wicked Milk says, hey, I'm making a horror Xmas project, bro. It's gonna be a 2D animation. That's cool, bro. Yeah, you sent me some of your animation work last time. It's awesome, bro. It's awesome. I loved it. I loved it. What is it? You made some little Grand Theft Auto short film, huh? I suck at animating like that, bro. That's why I just make movies, regular movies with cameras and actors. I suck at animation like that. Dominic St. Clair says Tom Atkins is in that one. Oh yeah. And what? The Fog or Prince of Darkness? Dominic St. Clair, oh, in The Fog, right? Or in Prince of Darkness? Brian Double says no. Emo Nerd Girl says, I saw Prime Night with Jamie Lee. Yeah, that's another movie with Jamie Lee Curtis as well. Also, Terror Train. Jamie Lee Curtis was just in those slasher movies in that time, you know? She was just in those slasher movies, bro. She was in those slasher. I'm surprised they didn't get her for a Friday the 13th movie. Nah, she was probably under contract by that point that she couldn't do any other slasher movies that... Oh, what am I talking about? She did do other slasher movies that weren't Michael Myers. Terror Train. I wouldn't call The Fog a slasher movie. That's more like supernatural horror, but people do get killed off by one, so it is kind of slasher-esque, I guess. What other movie? Oh yeah, Prom Night, slasher-esque as well, you know? Let me see. And then there's that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, but that's not a slasher movie. Brian Dobble says, haha, hell yeah. I always come back. Yes, I would love that. Please do it. Oh, Jeff the Killer fan film? Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, that would be pretty easy. I got a friend that looks a lot like Jeff the Killer. Like he's got the long hair, he's got the physique, the body physique and everything, you know. Yeah, I'll try to do it. I'll try to squeeze that one in the new list of fan films I'm gonna be making for the upcoming year. I'll try to squeeze that one in somewhere. That one should be fairly like a good 10-minute fan film. Shouldn't be too long. Apple Ricky says, have you seen Happy Death Day? Of course, Apple Ricky. I love slasher movies the most. Of course I've seen Happy Death Day. Of course. Why? Why? You want a Happy Death Day 3? Dominic St. Clair says, The Fog, 1980. Dominic St. Clair says, Tom Atkins is in The Fog. Oh, yeah. He is, yeah. Yeah, a few people from Halloween are in The Fog. Remember I said, obviously, Jamie Lee, Tom Atkins. I think PJ Souls is in it. Linda Vanderclock or whatever her name was. Brian Dalmo said hi. What's up, Brian? Hey, Brian, smash the thumbs up right there. Yeah, bro? Brian, smash the thumbs up, bro. Get us up to 21. Come on, bro, so more people can see us here on the live stream. Smash the thumbs up. Get us up to 21. Mighty Sparrow says, Slender Man, Ben Drown, The Backrooms, Jeff the Killer, Candle Cove, Smile Dog, The Rake, The Russian Sleep Experiment, SCP Foundation, and Siren Head. That's sick, man. Awesome. It's a lot of damn characters. And The Backrooms. Oh, yeah, there's going to be a Backrooms movie as well. Apple says, so I thought of a movie in my mind. It's called Kill Slowly. I picture the killer wearing a black hood, black everything, and wearing a white smile, scary mask. That's cool. That's cool. That's some it's kind of Michael Myers-y right there. That's cool, Apple Ricky. That's cool. The smile. It's kind of Michael Myers-y and Happy Death Day. Wicked Milk says Backrooms theme is sick. Yeah, I'm going to check out some movie news right now. We'll see that right now. Apple Ricky says it's inspired by Happy Death Day, Terrifier, and lots of horror movies. Yeah, how it should be. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Humanoid Girl says it's Warwick Davis and Leprechaun, right? Yeah, he is. But after he left, they were bad. I always come back, says, what did you think about the Slender Man movie? It was cool. I liked it. I didn't mind it. It was cool. Slender Man movie. I haven't seen it in a while though. It's been a few years since I've seen that movie. I think it might have came out, I don't know, maybe like 2017 or 2018, around right there, I think. I'm not too sure. I think. All right, guys. All right. We're going to start getting into some movie news. Yeah. Always Come Back says 2018. Yeah. You see, I haven't seen it in probably about that, about that long. Yeah, but it's pretty cool movie. I like the visuals in the movie. Yeah, the visuals are really cool. I like how they make Slender Man look. It looks really weird and janky and just creepy. The whole body morph suit looking thing and stuff. Hey, let me get my charger quick. Hey, move. Get away from that. Yeah, Slenderman is something else, bro. Slenderman is like, cause that started like some kind of like as an urban legend, didn't it? Like some urban internet legend or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Back like around like 2012 or 2011 or something like that. And then it blew up like later down in the 2010s. Always Come Back says, I wish they had the proxy in the movie. That would have been good, right? That would have been perfect. But I understand though, it's a movie though, so they're not gonna like completely go into realism and stuff, you know. Wicked Milk says, I hope the Halloween game adds not only extra Michael Myers skins, but also the respective animations and walk styles like Dick Warlock H2 1981. That would be cool, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if we see most of the Michael Myers actors recreating the walk for the game. I wouldn't be surprised. If Nick Castle's just the first one. Next one's gonna be Dick Warlock. And Dick Warlock and Nick Castle are literally the same Michael to me. They're literally the same Michael. They're the best original Michaels, honestly. They're the best Michaels in continuity because like they flow so seamlessly together. Emo Nerd Girl says, are you sick, bud? Yes, I am sick. I've been sick for like a week, Emo Nerd Girl. I've been sick for like a week. Yeah. That's why it's hard talking right now. I run out of breath and stuff. I always come back. 2018 Apple Ricky says, so the killer doesn't talk. He's like 6'2", and he's brutal. Awesome, Apple Ricky. Zero Value Life. CKY. Hell yeah. Zero Value Life. What's up? If you're new here to the channel, welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. My name is Frank. Today is Horror Sundays, episode 38. Please smash the thumbs up right there. Yeah, get us up to 21. Zero Value Life. Hey, Zero Value Life, are you a skateboarder? By your username, you sound like a skateboarder. Zero. Have you heard of Zero Skateboards? That's what your name reminds me of. And then you also got ZKY or CKY right there. That's all skater stuff. That's all stuff I grew up with. Yeah. Yes, skateboarders and horror movies are very, very closely knit also. Very, very closely knit. I remember also knowing a lot of other skateboarders that were also movie nerds just like me as well. So a lot of skaters are horror movie nerds as well. A lot of skateboarders, musicians too. Musicians are are big horror movie fans as well. Let me see what I miss. Wicked Milk says the way he walks is unique. It looks awesome because it plays into the continuity that Michael has just been shot 6 times or 7, whatever you want to say, because Halloween 2 has 7 shots. But yeah, it plays into the continuity very well. Because if you did get shot 7 or 6 times out of like a, I don't know, 3 or 4 story, 5 story balcony, you would, and then you survived, you would be walking stiff as hell. You would be walking stiff as hell because I'm pretty sure you fractured a few things. Your back, your ankles, you know, depending on how you land as well, your hands. So you frack your elbows, you know, the back of your knees, you know. So yeah, it makes sense for why Michael is so much more stiffer in Halloween 2. Because yeah, that could be playing into the fact that yeah, this was injured now. He's not all agile as he was in the first movie because now he's battle damaged now, you know? He's got bullet wounds, he's got a missing eyeball, he's got a few stab wounds as well. He's got He's riddled with gunshot wounds. He fell off a freaking balcony. So yeah, it would make sense why Michael's more stiff now, you know? Like if you watch Halloween 78, Michael's a bit more agile. He's not just some stiff killer. He moves around when he walks, turns his head and stuff, you know? Halloween 2, he's a stiff just machine, you know? Like the Terminator. Always come back says, I wish they Imonor Girl says, yeah, kids started it in this at the Slender Man. Yeah, the Slender Man thing was started by kids. That's why it's different. Because that's actually some real life stuff, Slender Man. It's got started by some kids on the internet, some urban legend stuff. Yeah, back like in the I don't know, like I'm thinking 2010, 2011, 2012, around that time. Yeah, dude. And then the girls actually didn't those girls try to hurt one of their friends, or they did hurt one of their friends? See, I can't remember too well because I used to drink around the time this was all happening. So I saw the news reports, but I just wasn't really paying attention to it. I was thinking more about drinking beer. Apple Ricky says, an actor that's friends with Foz on Lens Productions followed me. That's awesome. That's awesome, Apple Ricky. That's awesome. There you go. There you go. You're on your way, Apple. There you go. Little by little. It's little by little. You got to remember, this stuff doesn't just happen. Yeah, it does to some people, but not to everyone. A lot of people got to work their way up there, you know? All of us do. I got to work my way up there, you know? I started out with fan films, and now I'm helping out with some kind of small movie production, you know? It's not a lot, but it's not the genre I wanted to do, but it's still a movie. It's still an actual movie. It's not a fan film, you know? This isn't a fan, this is an actual movie. I'm going to be using an actual, Blackmagic 6K camera, professional camera, a Netflix-approved camera. Yeah, so yeah, Apple Ricky, keep doing it. Keep posting videos of yourself acting, doing crazy characters and stuff. Eventually, someone that needs someone that looks like you for a movie is gonna want you, you know? Because in movies, casting directors are always looking for people, you know? So eventually, they're gonna need a character that matches your description, you know? And there it is, bam. But yeah, that's awesome, Apple. Emo Nerd Girl says, boogers, laugh out loud, run. Hot water and sink it, put your face in the steam, should clear it up. Boogers, boy, JK. Yeah, I hate having boogers, bro. And you know what's crazy? It's not even hot. I mean, it's not even cold in LA yet or anything. It's still hot as hell. It's still hot as hell. And I have like a cold, or I had like a fever during the week, on Tuesday, Wednesday. I felt kind of sick. But I thought it was just because it was humid. But then I realized I was sick. But I'm not sick anymore. I think my nose looks kind of red. But yeah, the only thing that's bugging me is my freaking nose. But yeah, I'll give that a try. I'll give that a try after the stream. I'll give that a try. Hopefully it works. What was it again? Boogers, laugh out loud. Run hot water and sink. Put your face in the steam. It should clear up. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Let the steam flow up into my face, huh? Inhale it. I get you. Smart. I've actually seen people do that before. Apple Ricky said, also my killer in my movie dies slowly. His cheek is half burned and was facial hair and black hair. That's awesome. Sounds pretty cool. His facial cheek is half burned. That's crazy. It has half hair, some half hair. Sounds disgusting. Sounds gross. Imonor Girl says, Slender Man told one of the girls to kill a classmate, I think, in the woods. Yeah, I remember now. Little by little, I'm starting to get flashbacks about the story. Yeah, that's crazy, huh? That's crazy. I feel like Slender Man should have been a bigger movie than what it is. I'd be down to make the next Slender Man movie. That'll be cool. That would be cool. All right, guys, we're about to start getting into some of that movie news. Wicked Milk says, you seen Slender Man movie? It was meh. They should have stick to the OG source, or at least the Slender Arrival game. Yeah, I could see why they didn't stick to the OG source, because it's literally I mean, but they make movies about kids being killers all the time anyway. But I guess at the time it was just too fresh, too recent. They didn't want to go that way. But I'm pretty sure they could make a franchise out of Slender Man now. Slender Man is low-key still some cult stuff. Slender Man is still a cult character in a way. He was on mainstream news, but I never really thought he caught on. like as a mainstream horror character, like Michael and Jason and stuff, and Freddy like that, you know, and Leatherface and Chucky and Ghostface and all that stuff, you know. I never thought he caught on like that, or not yet. Now, Art the Clown caught on way faster. But yeah, I think Slender Man. I think now it's been a few years, almost like a decade, pretty much since that happened. I think we need a new Slender Man movie. I think we need a new Slender Man movie and a properly done Slender Man movie. A properly done, base it on the real events, but maybe not use the actual names of the kids involved. Make them like, I don't know, high school seniors or college freshmen or something, you know, like that, you know, something like that, you know, or make it like some kind of Dare or some kind of Mean Girls, like get possessed by Slender Man and they try to, like, you know, kill the nerd girl or something, you know. But I think Slender Man could be a franchise already. I think they're just like sitting on it, bro. They're just sitting on it. One day I'm gonna have enough money and just buy the rights to it. Be like, who owns the rights to Slender Man anyway? That's wild. But yeah. Mickey Sirhat says, hello, bro. I will tell you one song name. Just trust me. Listen now. You will love. Song name is Murda Gessi Gundas. Just trust me. All right. What's up, man? And thank you so much for dropping that song name, bro. I'll check it out later because unfortunately I can't play copyrighted music here on the channel. It's bad for the channel. But yeah, thank you so much for your recommendation, Mickey Sirhat. Thank you so much. If you're a horror fan, please like and subscribe to the channel. My name is Frank. Today's Horror Sundays, episode 38. Please smash the thumbs up right there. Yeah, man? Get us up to 21. Apple Ricky says it's called Kill Slowly, my film. That sounds awesome, Apple Ricky. I like how you worded it right there with the letters. Apple Ricky says also, you know my theory between Isaac and Rosemary. Yeah, that they might be related to each other. Emo Nerd Girl says, agree. They could expand the story and make it deeper. Totally, yeah, but they're just sitting on Slenderman. I always come back, says, but I understand because it was too early and people didn't want to be remembered the Slenderman killing. Yeah, that is true. That is true, but it's almost been like, I think, a decade or has been a decade since all that already. Wicked Milk says, imagine Slender Netflix series. Bro, it'd be sick. They could experiment with like a group of people trying to solve it as more people go missing through episodes. Yeah! You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Dude, Slender Man could go on forever because he's literally like some new supernatural thing. Yeah, bro, we need some new Slender Man stuff. Netflix, let me direct some Slender Man episodes. Apple Ricky says, so in the first Omen, there were pictures from many years ago. I think the baby in the picture with the 666 birthmark on his leg is Isaac. Remember the baby got taken from Rosemary? Yeah, that's a good connection, Apple Ricky. Emo Nerd Girl says Frank has his thinking cap on, shooting out good ideas. Yeah, not just me though, everyone else. Did you hear what Wicked Milk said? Damn, but yeah. We just gotta have ideas here, you know? We gotta have ideas because all these old Hollywood dinosaurs are dying, you know? Who's gonna be making the movies when they're gone? People like me and other YouTubers that are, you know, getting into the film game, you know? We're gonna be making the movies, you know? So eventually we're gonna have a return to quality cinema, you know? A lot of people like around my age and in like their 20s, 25, even like early 20s, they're all nostalgic for like the 90s, 80s, 70s, even a little bit of the early 2000s, you know, when everything was still kind of analog, you know, when everything was still, before everything went totally digital, you know. Yeah, a lot of people are nostalgic for that. And I think a lot of people like me that are nostalgic for that become filmmakers, are going to start making more quality films like how we used to get back in the 80s and 90s and stuff like that, you know? Hell yeah, it's coming up. There's going to be a new Hollywood renaissance coming up. Watch. You watch. Apple Ricky says, so I think the devil first impregnated Rosemary, then Margaret, so I'd make Damien and Isaac half brothers. Wicked Milk says, bro, we'd be good co-writers, not going to lie. Yeah, totally, bro. Hell yeah. Totally. I'd also be the director of photography, too, as well, the DP. I'd come up with the shots, the set look, and everything, you know? The character design. I'll do the makeup and special effects and everything, bro. I do everything alone pretty much. No, well, my small team helps me, though. My small team helps me. I'm thankful for that. Always Come Back says, when I think of a film, I start drawing the scenes in my head. Yeah. That's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, totally. That's how you're supposed to do it. That's how it's done. That's what I do. That's what I do when I meet up in my producer's office and we just sit from like 8 to like 12 or like 11, and we just sit there and we get the script, and we read the parts we're on the script, and we just start visualizing the script, you know, what's happening in the script, by drawing it on paper, you know. And yeah, like I'm the one coming up with all the shots though, because well, I am a cameraman, you know, so that's what DPs do, director of photography. They come up with the shots pretty much, you know. But yeah, I learned how to sketch shots and stuff like that too by watching a lot of behind the scenes stuff growing up. A lot of that. Apple Ricky says also, Job did say if Isaac never came, none of this would have happened. So maybe Isaac was adopted by the church people, like Damien was adopted by Robert Thorne. Yeah, that is true. He was probably Isaac was probably adopted by those church people in that town they lived in, and then eventually he found out the truth, and probably that's why they started killing all the adults. That's why they started taking out all the adults. Aporeki says Isaac would definitely be the son of the devil. Totally. Wicked Milk says, you know what also helps? You record yourself talking as you think of it. It's a better way of having something quickly registered without taking the time to write it down. Yeah, that is true too. That is true too. But it's gonna, oh man, it's gonna be a hassle looking through all these lives though sometimes. But yeah, guys, I got some movie news right here. I got some movie news right here, so everyone listen up. Everyone listen up. Stop and chill. Everyone listen up. Emo Nerd Girl says, AI, that's in the Scream movie. I think they should lose the voice changer and just use the call. Yeah? Yeah, that would be cool, right? Yeah, I heard there is going to be AI in Scream 7. Oh, they should just make the voice changer AI already as well. But yeah, guys, everyone, listen up. We got some movie news. A few days ago or yesterday or something, I saw some news on Instagram saying that supposedly Universal Studios wants to reboot the Halloween franchise again. So I don't know if that's true or not. We're about to find out right here on this Facebook post right here. Monster Flix Hub. So Monster Flix Hub is reporting no new Halloween movie for now. So Monster Flix Hub is reporting no new Halloween movie for now. Let's get into it. Despite the rumors, there's no official announcement. Despite the rumors, you heard that? Despite the rumors, there's rumors going around right now that Universal wants to reboot the Halloween series again, franchise, whatever. Despite the rumors, there's no official announcement that Universal is making a new Halloween movie right now. What is confirmed, in October 2023, Miramax secured the TV rights to the franchise and has been developing a series described as a creative reset back to the 1978 original. That's the only on the record project since Halloween Ends 2022. As for the so-called Halloween Aftermath 2025, those trailers and posters floating around online are fan-made concepts, not an official film in development for now. All eyes are on Miramax's TV reboot. Disclaimer: Monster Flix does not own the rights to this image or content. All rights belong to the original creators and copyright holders. Shared here for informational and fan purposes only. So yeah, there was a rumor going around because of these posters. This poster on Instagram had people wondering if there was going to be a new Halloween movie. And they made it look like it was going to be connected to the Gordon Green trilogy still by the art style and the mask. But yeah, it's not true, guys. There is no new Halloween movie in the works. Not true. Although it looks cool, but it's not true. Apple Ricky says, kids find out. The kids find out. Yeah, that is true, Apple Ricky. Oh, the kids find out he's the son of the devil. That'll be cool. Wicked Milk says, where's the goddamn Scream 7 trailer? They're waiting, bro. I'm pretty sure they're not going to show it until October. Pretty sure it's not dropping until October. But yeah, check it out, guys. Remember Scream 6 trailer? Came out in October. But yeah, so there is no new Halloween movie. No new Halloween movie in the works, guys. No new Halloween movie. No new Halloween movie. No new Halloween movie. Finally found someone No horror films. What's up? How you doing? Finally found someone. If you're new here to the channel, welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. My name is Frank. This is Horror Sundays, episode 38. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Smash the thumbs up right there, please. Please. Join us here on the channel. I always come back, says, oh man, that's sad. I was hoping it was real. Yeah, that's fake. I mean, it could have been a fan film. It could have been a fan film. Apple Ricky says, my cat Damien talks to me in the kitchen. That's awesome. I'm still sick, guys. My bad. Hey, is that Joker mask behind Michael mask? Yeah, that's a Joker mask. Well, it's not Joker. It's not the Joker. It's like some off-brand mask that looks like the Joker. Check it out. It's not the Joker. It's not the Joker. It's just like some off-brand Halloween mask I got. My brother got me. That looks like Joker. Looks pretty cool though, right? Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Bro, that's cool. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Hey, please smash the thumbs up right there. Yeah, bro? Thank you so much right there, bro. Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, man? Get us up to 21, please, bro. Please get us up to 21. I always come back, says, I mean, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Let me see. Finally found someone, no horror films. Hey, yeah, please like and subscribe, bro, if you're new here to the channel. What is your name, bro? Bro, your collection is so cool. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. What is your name, man? What is your name? Because you don't have a username. You don't have a username right there. You don't have a username. So we want to know your name so we know what to call you. Welcome to the channel, bro. Welcome to the channel. Please smash the thumbs up right there. My name is Arthur. What's up, Arthur? How you doing, Arthur? Everyone say hi to Arthur. Say hi to Arthur, everyone. We got a new channel member, Arthur, right here. How you doing, Arthur? Obviously, I could tell you're a horror fan. Hell yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us here. Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Arthur? Get us up to 21, bro, please, so more people could join us here on the live stream. Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Arthur, please, man. Get us up to 21, please. So more people could watch this stream right here on the channel, please. I always come back, says, hi, Arthur. Wicked Milk says, hi, Arthur. Ladia W says, bro, are you on something? No, I wish I was, though. I really wish I was on something. Ladia, oh, what is it? Ladia W says, bro, are you on something? No, why? Do I look like I'm on something? I wish I was on something. I wish I was on something. I wish I was on something. Nah, like Beavis and Butthead. Now I'm just a very energetic guy, yo. Like on these live streams, you gotta have a lot of charisma and be energetic, or else you're not gonna be interesting, and people are not gonna want to watch you. But yeah, Wicked Milk says hi, Art. Oh yeah, Arthur, we got an art in here. We literally got an art in here. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, let's get into the next movie news. Next horror movie news. Let's get into the next horror movie news. Let's see. Aporeki says, your eyes are all huge. Your eyes are huge. Wicked Milk says he's hyped, bro. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I was just trying to be like Beavis. From Beavis, I was just trying to have those like crazy ass, like wide ass eyes and stuff. You know. Yeah, I was just messing around right there. Though. I was just being a jerk. Wicked Milk says he's hyped, bro. Apple Ricky official, your eyes are all huge. Hey, Wicked Milk, have you seen Beavis and Butthead when Beavis gets all hyped, like he gets all crazy and stuff when he like drinks sugar and he becomes Cornholio? Oh my God, that's how I felt like right now. You gotta be hyped on these lives, bro. You gotta be hyped. Apple Ricky, Arthur says, do you think they made it on purpose? That made Matthew, the guy played Stu, that said, we'll be right back. One played Five Nights at Freddy's Spring Trap. I always come back. Yes, of course they did it on purpose. Of course they had Matthew Lillard in Five Nights at Freddy on purpose, bro. Of course they had him in that movie on purpose. Because, one, he's going to bring people to the movie. His name draws an audience, you know? Two, he's great in horror movies. He's a great actor. He's great in horror movies. He's great at playing villains, and he's also good at playing nice guys as well. Matthew Lillard, he's got a good range, a good dynamic range, because he's able to play a psychopath, like you have obviously seen Scream and stuff like that, and he's also able to play like a chill regular guy as well. I don't know if you've ever seen SLC Punk, the first one, but what is it? Matthew Lillard plays a punk rocker in that movie. So yeah, he's got a lot of good range. So yeah, that's why they had him in Five Nights at Freddy, bro. He's a good actor, and he plays a great bad guy. He plays a great villain. Also, Five Nights at Freddy 2 is gonna have Skeet Ulrich as well. Five Nights at Freddy 2 is gonna have Skeet Ulrich as well. So that just tells you that they both work together really well. They work so well together that they needed to have them together in a film again, you know? Wicked Milk says, laughing my ass out, bro. The great Cornholio. Yep, Wicked Milk. You know what's up, Wicked Milk. Hell yeah, Cornholio. Remember he puts his shirt like this? He puts his shirt like this, and he's all walking around like this and stuff. And then Beavis gets all like crazy and hyped up when he drinks sugar and stuff. Arthur says, yup, that was good. Yep. Right, Arthur? Right, Arthur? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Let's get into the next movie news, guys. Let's get into the next movie news, guys. Let me just look for it quick. I kind of lost where I had it. Dang it, dude. What the hell? Dominic St. Clair says, I must have missed the Halloween fan film news. Nah, bro. Let me get into it now. Bro. Let me get into it now. And I'll do the rest of the movie news right now. I'm still sick, by the way, so give me some time, you know. Dominic St. Clair. Okay, yeah, so yeah. Halloween Ends. Dominic St. Clair. I already got a few pages of the script typed out. I got a few pages of the script typed out already, Dominic. I'm going to start sending out I'm going to start sending out people their characters and stuff, right? And I'm going to send you a piece of the script for the opening scene of the movie. All right, Dominic? I'm going to be sending you your character, your character list, the character you'll be playing, and I'm also going to be sending you the script, the opening scene of the script, so you can start practicing it, okay? It's going to be a night shoot. Also, I just finished rehauling another Halloween Ends mask today. I got a few of them that I already showed you guys last week, the one I have right there. Obviously, no, that's my hero mask. We're going to be using that one. But I also rehauled another one. I got another one rehauled. It looks great as well. I don't know if I want to show it yet. Should I show it? I'm not too sure yet. I bought a few props already. I got a lot of props for Halloween Ends already. I got an aluminum baseball bat, crowbar, a big wrench thing, like the one Corey has in the Halloween Ends, and he kills the one of the band kids with. What else? Let me see. Halloween Ends. Oh yeah, Dominic. We're also gonna be shooting here in my neighborhood. Remember where we shot up in the mountain? We're going to be shooting now around my neighborhood. But we're going to be in the sewers, though. So by my neighborhood, there's like a park. Behind the park, there's like the LA River right there. And there's like some sewer entrance that's similar to the one in the movie. There's a sewer entrance right here close to my house behind the LA River. And the sewer entrance looks very similar to like the one Michael lives in the movie. So we're going to be shooting right there as well. The opening scene of the movie. It's going to be cool, bro. It's going to be cool as hell. I'm going to love it, man. Halloween Ends. It's going to be so badass. I also got the Michael jumpsuit. Well, I'll show it to you guys right now. Wolf Bambury says, bro, do you remember Wolf Bambury? No, I don't, bro. I don't remember right now. Who are you? It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. A lot of people come into this chat and leave, you know? Refresh my memory, Wolf. Wolf, please refresh my memory. Wolf Bambury, please refresh my memory, man. Please, so I could try to get a clue of who you are. Wicked Milk says, how many kills is it gonna have? It's gonna have a few. It's gonna have a few kills in it. It's gonna have a few brutal kills in it too. Look, check it out. I got the jumpsuit. I got the Halloween Ends jumpsuit. Check it out. Look. I made this earlier this year. I just been adding a few finishing touches to it. But yeah, check it out. We got the Halloween Ends jumpsuit. Look, the mold. Got the whole mold right here on the arm. Right here on the chest pocket. Got all the bullet holes. Got more mold right here. Look at all the mold. All the mold. Also on the sleeves. Check it out. Look, more mold and blood. More blood. Mold. More mold. And blood and mold. It looks disgusting. Look at that. Look at all that. Look at the back. This is the pitchfork from Halloween Kills. A few more bullet holes back here as well. And right here's another bullet hole right here. What else? Yeah, some more mold. Look at this right here. There's some more mold right here. There's like charred. Remember the fire in Halloween Kills? You gotta have that charring right there. You also gotta have that slash that Michael gets on his arm in Halloween Kills. Yeah, bro, this is gonna be a fun fan film to shoot. I can't wait. We should start shooting in the next 2 weeks. Dominic St. Clair, we should start shooting in the next 2 weeks, bro. Hell yeah, this is awesome. Look, there's more mold right here on the sides. More mold back here. Yeah, the jumpsuit's kind of dark, so it's kind of hard to see. More mold. Let me see now the knees. Look, there's like all the rust right here. Mold. All like that rusty stuff that Michael has in the movie. More like rusty stuff. Let me see. More mold and rust. Yeah, this jumpsuit looks great, bro. Look how it looks in the light. That shit looks awesome. Like the bloody ass shirt under. Michael's bloody undershirt. Yeah, this is a great costume. Too bad I'm not gonna get to keep this one. This one's gonna be for my friend Brian. Oh, I might be able to get. I might keep it for him while he finds a good storage spot for it. But yeah, it's a great piece. It looks great. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me see. Watch out, doggies. All right, let's continue. Where were we? Yeah, so Dominic St. Clair, we're gonna start shooting in like the next 2 weeks. I'll send you your script and your character in a bit. Let me just finish up the live and then just clean up my room and stuff like that. You know, go get my food and come back. Wolfberry says, bro, Wicked Milk says, how many kills is it gonna have? It's gonna have a few kills, Wicked Milk. Probably like about maybe 4. Probably like about 4 kills. That's a good amount. We're gonna have to get creative though. Always come back, says, what if Michael Myers mask turned into a pumpkin? That would be actually cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that in a Halloween movie. You know, if I were to make a Halloween movie, I'd do creative stuff like that. You know, we'll show maybe Michael loses his mask for a second, and he just gets a pumpkin and puts it on his head. Boom, that'd be wicked, right? Say Michael loses his mask or something, or maybe he escapes in a new reboot and he doesn't have a mask yet. So before he gets the new mask, he just gets a pumpkin. He carves a pumpkin and puts it on his head. And then once he finds a mask, a Michael Myers mask, he gets it. That'll be cool. I always wanted to show Michael Myers like hiding out in a pumpkin patch, you know? That'll be cool. I think that'll be cool like in a Halloween movie. Say Michael Myers like maybe has a cave or like hides out like in a pumpkin patch or something. That'll be cool. Wicked Milk says, bro, get some chalk and mix it in with it. Trust me. Wicked, the mold is perfect though. Thank you so much, Wicked Milk. Yeah, the chalk sounds like a good idea too. I'll probably do that too, just to add a bit more on the collar. On the collar where it's too clean still. Probably that's I'm gonna get some chalk. I actually think I might have some. Yeah, I'm gonna add some chalk to it. Wicked Milk says the mold is perfect though. Thank you, man. Arthur says, yo, it's cool. Thank you so much, Arthur. Yeah, Arthur, we're making a Halloween Ends fan film. Our next fan film is called The Reaper of Haddonfield, a Halloween Ends fan film. Hell yeah, I've been wanting to make this one for a while as well. I've been wanting to make a Halloween Ends fan film for a while, actually, because I just like the vibe of Halloween Ends. I like the more working class vibe, the more bummish vibe, you know, the more moldy, disgusted, rotted vibe. And Halloween Ends reminded me more of a Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 kind of. Apple Rick, Wicked Milk says, yeah, exactly. Apple Ricky says, what would you do if a kid uses your shirt for a tissue to blow his nose in class at school? Well, if I was a kid in school and I was underage, I would beat him up. But since I'm an adult that's like 34, if a kid did that, I'd probably just tell their parents and tell them, give me money for a new shirt or something. Arthur says, yeah, like the last Halloween they did to Michael. They put Michael in a cave. Yeah, that was cool. I didn't mind that. I didn't mind Michael being in the cave and being in the sewers and being all moldy. I didn't mind that. And him looking like Jason Voorhees pretty much, with like a mohawk, long hair on the side, like the 2009 Jason, and a half a beard. I didn't mind any of that. I didn't mind any of that. I just think it would be cool in the next Halloween movie. Well, if they decide to do a reboot or a sequel to one of the older movies, I think it would be cool if Michael's hangout spot or wherever he hides at could be near a pumpkin patch, where a bunch of pumpkins are growing. It just symbolizes him so well. He's like the spirit of Halloween, literally. Wicked Milk says, "Yo, I make Ghostface rolls, waiting for the fabric to arrive so I can send Frank one from the style that I developed." That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. If you send me that roll, bro, I'm definitely gonna make a fan film with it, a screen fan film. Hell yeah, Wicked Milk. Thank you so much, bro. And I'm also waiting to get that paint to send you your shirt, bro. My bad. My bad, Wicked Milk. I got bombarded with a bunch of stuff like out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, I got bombarded with a bunch of stuff. Like my band started playing again. We got a new bass player. Then I got hired out of nowhere to be a cameraman for this upcoming, like either Amazon or Netflix film or series, whatever it is gonna be. Then also, what is it? What is it called? What is it called? I was working also on Friday the 13th fan film. And then I'm also working on props for my Halloween Ends fan film. So it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff, man. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna be getting the paint soon already, sometime this week. So yeah, just remember to send me your address so I can send you the shirt. And if you do send me that robe, bro, I'm definitely gonna use it in a fan film. Hell yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Apple Ricky says, "Can you say that again? I went into Instagram question to say, wait, what? Can you say that again? I went to my Instagram. My questions say again. Wait, say what again, Apple Ricky? Oh, what would I do if a kid blew use my shirt to blow his nose? Well, like I said, if I was in high school or middle school, I would probably beat him up, But since I'm not, I would probably just tell the kid's parents and ask them to give me money to buy a new shirt instead. Arthur says, like a hideout to him, but I don't like that they killed that kid that Michael spared. Oh, Corey, yeah. Corey would have been awesome. Corey would have been awesome, awesome as hell. Corey would have been awesome and awesome to continue as a killer. I thought it would have been great, but they didn't because it was just a movie. It was just a one-off story. I think Halloween Ends had the potential to work really well as a TV series. Honestly, Halloween Ends could have been released as a TV series, and I think it would have been just as good. Because essentially Halloween Ends is just another anthology Halloween movie like Halloween 3 was. Halloween 3 also had Michael in it, but not physically. Halloween existed as a movie in the Halloween 3 universe. So Halloween Ends was kind of like another Halloween anthology movie. Like Michael's a part of it, but he's not the main focus. Uh, Wicked Milk says, "Hell yeah, bro! That's hype though, and the camera work stuff is great news. Yeah, man, hell yeah! I'll be doing camera work, man. It's tricky stuff. Well, it's not that hard, but it does get tricky sometimes when you gotta come up with very meticulous shots sometimes." Aporicky says, "I love Courtney Gaines, Malachi actor. Awesome, hell yeah! He was a great actor in that movie." Let me see. What am I looking for? All right, guys, we got some. I don't know if you guys who likes what is it? Matt Reeves, the Batman, I think, or Zack Snyder. Who is it? Yeah, Matt Reeves, the Batman 2 director. Matt Reeves. We got some Batman news, guys. We got some Batman news up in here. Arthur says, man, I got my hands on some Ghostface robe and a mask. It was cool. I will get it soon. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, Ghostface is awesome, bro. I hope you get your costume. Yeah. Ghostface is awesome. Ghostface is awesome. I love Ghostface as well. Apple Ricky says also remake the theme of Children of the Corn. That'll be interesting, right? That'll be interesting. All right, guys. So yeah, Independent.com is reporting the Batman 2 director teases update on villain that has never been done before. Who could that be? Who could that be? The Batman 2 director, Matt Reeves, has shared an update on the film's villain and what they have in store for Robert Pattinson's iteration of the DC hero. Speaking to Josh Horowitz at Sunday's Emmys, Reeves said the new movie will center on Bruce Wayne compared to the first, which is so focused on Batman. Makes sense. And a lot of the other films, which I love, once you get past the original tale, which we didn't quite do, we did. But wait, let me get back to that. And a lot, and in a lot of the other films, which I love, once you get past the original tale, which we didn't quite do, but we did do. We did something that referred to his origins. Then you start telling the Rogues Gallery story and that character's sort of arc. He said. But I never wanted to lose Robert Pattinson at the center of these stories, and so that is really what we set out to aim on. With this in mind, the 59-year-old teases that the antagonist will be crucial to the new approach and will be a character that has never really been done in a movie before. Pattinson's first outing as Batman saw him tackle Paul Dano's the Riddler, who was reimagined from the intelligent trickster to a sadistic serial killer who enjoyed leaving clues about his victims. I like the Riddler. I like Paul Dano's Riddler. He was a slasher. Damn, bro, what's up with this? Across the numerous Batman films over the decades, fans have become familiar with the foes such as the Joker, Catwoman, the Penguin, Two-Face, Bane, Scarecrow, and Poison Ivy, all of which have been portrayed with varying degrees of success. As the original 2022 film adopted one of the darkest tones for a superhero film in recent memory, it's possible that Batman 2 could be considering characters like sociopathic Surgeon Hush, medical psychologist Hugo Strange, or the highly skilled mercenary Deathstroke. Hell yeah! Hugo Strange was wild, bro. And Deathstroke's crazy too. What about Black Mask, though? I feel like in Matt Reeves' universe, Black Mask could work really well. It's unlikely the film would go down a more surreal and comedic route, but it's always possible that obscure villains from Batman's Rogue Gallery, like the Kite Man, Professor Pig, Calendar Man, or the Ventriloquist. Oh yeah, the Ventriloquist. That was crazy too. Could be reinvented with a darker approach. Another option could be Clayface, who is said to be part of James Gunn's recently relaunched DC Universe, although Gunn has maintained that Reeves' Batman's films are not part of the same universe. A movie about the shape-shifting Batman villain is set to be released in 2026 with Tom Harris as the lead role. That's cool. That's awesome. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Regardless, Reeves told Variety that the script for the Batman 2 is being kept firmly under wraps to protect it from leaks. We put the script into a secret pouch that literally has a lock on it with a code, he said. Pattinson was in New York at the time and everything is highly secured. The Batman 2 is currently scheduled to hit cinemas October 1st, 2027. There you go, guys. The Batman 2. The Batman 2 is coming. The Batman 2 is coming. Wicked Milk says, you know Gale is going to have some top-tier chase sequence in Scream 7, right? It's like it's confirmed at this point. Laugh out loud, her chases are always hype. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, bro, because she always has those chase scenes like in Scream 2. Proceed with Batman news. Just covered it. Always Come Back says, who was the actor in Halloween 6 Michael Myers was chasing in the cellar? Who was actually the act Michael Myers in Halloween 4 or 5. Yeah, that was George P. Wilbur. George P. Wilbur was Halloween 4 Michael. He was not in Halloween 5. That was Don Shanks. Don Shanks was Halloween 5 Michael. George P. Wilbur was Halloween 4 Michael along with Tom Morga. And George P. Wilbur was also, Halloween 6 Michael Myers. But there was also stunt doubles in that too as well. In Halloween 6. Emo Nerd Girl says Ghostface and Batman should collab. That would be cool. Or imagine Batman solving Ghostface murders. Arthur says Wicked Milk. I didn't know about that. I got my friend and he spoiled the opening scene in some scenes. Damn, that sucks. Wicked Milk says you see news on Gamma Jack. Internet hyped the character so much that he might even be in Incredibles 3. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, they hyped him up until they gave him a spot. Wicked Milk says, oh, the opening will be fire too. Hell yeah. Apple Ricky says, I have Paul Willie, Wiley, and Urethra make the music of Children of the Corn. Thank you so much, Apple Ricky. That would be awesome. I'd be honored. Arthur says, yup, the opening is so cool. Apple Ricky says, Paul Wiley would also make the music for Antichrist. That would be cool. Cosplay's Auto says, what's up, everyone? And Frank, how have you been? Sorry, been away. Had a situation I had to take care of. It's all good, Cosplay. No worries, man. No worries, Cosplay. It's all good. Just glad to see you here, bro. On another episode of Horror Sundays. Today's episode 38. Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Cosplay? Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, man. Get us up to 21, Cosplay. Get us up to 21 so more people can join the live stream when it goes up. Please, bro, please. And I hope you're doing okay, Cosplay. Wicked Milk says, I don't know if they're gonna do the Maureen flashback in 7 or 8 though. I doubt they're gonna do it, bro. I doubt it at this point. If they don't do it in 7, they're not gonna do it in 8 either. Watch. Arthur says, do you think they're gonna make movie of Batman? Batman faces the other universe, like the Joker Batman or something, like with the Avengers What If movie, like crossing universes, like different universes of Batman crossing in with each other. I mean, it's possible. That would be interesting. That would be interesting to see, totally. Wicked Milk says, what's good, Zano? How you been? Cosplay Zano, smash the thumbs up, man, please. Spider Cat Forever. What's up, Spider Cat? How you doing? If you're new here to the channel, welcome to Horror Sundays. Today's episode 38. My name is Frank. Welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you're a horror fan. Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah. Spider Cat Forever. Please smash the thumbs up. Get us up to 21. Please, Spider Cat Forever. Keep smashing the thumbs up, guys, everyone. Whoever hasn't smashed the thumbs up, keep smashing it. Cosplay Zano says, Wicked Milk says, been alright. We'll be better in time. How about you? Arthur says, Wicked, I think Maureen will give us a flashback of her life. I don't know, bro. Maybe it's possible, but I don't know. I don't think so, because I already heard supposedly that the opening for Scream 7 is gonna be at the Stu Macher house. That supposedly the opening for Scream 7 is gonna be at the Stu Macher house, and that is gonna be this couple that's going to stay at the house as like an Airbnb type situation, and then Ghostface is gonna start hunting them down, and then somehow the house is gonna burn down. That's what I heard. That's crazy that it became an Airbnb house like so fast after Amber Freeman's family was living there, like 2022, 23. Oh yeah, but supposedly Scream 7 is gonna be like in what, 2028 or something like that. That's when the movie's gonna take place. Be like 6 years after the Scream 5. So that's crazy already. Wicked Milk says, bro, at this point, I think anything is possible in DC, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, there's even talks of Marvel versus DC. I've always wanted to see that. I've always wanted to see live action Marvel versus DC. Apariki says, doesn't the Children of the Corn theme sound similar to the Omen? They do to me. It sounds pretty similar, yeah. It sounds pretty similar. Just like how the Exorcist theme reminds me of the Halloween theme. Just like that. Wicked Milk says, been going good, homie. Been learning some forensic stuff lately. Awesome, bro. That's cool. That's cool. Wicked Cosplays says, I heard the new Spider-Man movie will be called Spider-Man Brand New Day. Yes, it will. Like the comic book. Like the comic book that came out back like in 07 or 08. Wicked Milk says, yeah, bro, I think they're going to de-age her, Stu and Billy, or get some close actors to do that scene. I hope so, bro. Also, Roman Bridger has to be there as well. Roman Bridger, okay, he was the puppet master. Roman Bridger. All three of them have to be there. And Cotton Weary. So they're going to either have to get Liev Schreiber to come back as Cotton Weary or get someone that looks like similarly close to him. Castellano says, did you hear they're going to reboot Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Yes, bro. They are. We covered that news the other day here as well. Wicked Milk says, yeah, bro, the new Spider-Man movie will have way more practical effects than the others. That's tubular, not gonna lie. That's such an 80s and 90s word. Castellano says, appreciate you, Frank. Thank you, man. Right here we got Gay Gremlin. What's up, Gay Gremlin? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. If you're a horror fan, please like and subscribe to the channel. My name is Frank. Today is, what's the name? Horror Sundays, episode 38. Yeah, man, what's up? How you doing? If you're a horror fan, please join us in the chat right here, Gay Gremlin. What is it? Cosplays Auto says, can't believe Halloween is upon us. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming soon. I always like it more, though, like the build-up leading up to Halloween. Because once Halloween day comes, I feel like it's over. It's over. Arthur says, you like like couple rent Stu Macher house. Yeah. So Stu Macher's house is going to be like an Airbnb now. Apareki says, if I had two sons, I named them one Isaac and the other one Damien. That's awesome. Castellano says, I didn't like the latest Children of the Corn. Yeah, there was like some kind of reboot or sequel that came out back like in 2019 or 2020. It was bad. Lizard Achiuri says, Yassar from Algeria. May God protect you, make you happy, and bless you with a long life, my dear and precious brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What is your name? Layazid. Thank you so much, Layazid from Nigeria. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for your blessings. I hope you're as well. I hope you're okay as well and blessed as well, and stay safe. And if you're a horror movie fan, please like and subscribe to the channel if you like scary movies. Thank you so much, Layazid. Layazid. Wicked Milk says, oh, hell yeah. It would also be cool to be some more Roman scenes from where he was in Scream 1, or maybe like the track, his connection to Stu after he faked his death. You know what I mean? Yup. Roman has to be there too, bro. Apariki says, also I have the idea for Fuzz on Lens production. I'm thinking they can do a movie called Exorcism or a remake of The Exorcist. That'd be perfect fit for Reagan or any possessed kid. Yeah, that'd be awesome. You do look like The Exorcist, to be honest. And Michael, Cosplay says, have you seen Lake Placid? Yes, I have seen Lake Placid. It's about this giant crocodile that just mauls shit. There's even a scene where a lady feeds it a whole cow. All right, guys, remember, I'm kind of sick, so I won't be cutting the live at 6:30, all right? Hopefully by Wednesday, I'll be good again, and we'll be able to do the 2-hour live streams, but I'm really, really sick right now, and I don't feel like I could keep talking. So I'm going to be cutting the live at 6:30, all right, guys? So keep asking me them questions. We got one more last horror movie news right here. We got one more last horror movie news right here. Hold on. Let me see. Aporiki says, my character Titus is the son of the devil. Awesome. Gozd says, I got a bit of a poo stuck in my pants. Well, go release it, man. What the fuck? Go release it, bro. Go hit the toilet. Wicked Milk says, dang, bro, clean it, huh? Cut it. Gods. Is that your name? Gods? Please help. Well, go cut it, bro. Go take a dump. Go to your nearest toilet, bro. Go to your nearest toilet. Gods. Hey, Gods, if you're a horror movie fan, please like and subscribe to the channel. My name's Frank. This is Hollywood Horror Film Club, Horror Sundays, episode 38. I noticed that you have a sense of humor. I like that. We love to have you here. Please like and subscribe, Gods. If that's how you pronounce your name, Gods. But yeah, it's pretty funny though, Gods. Go find your nearest toilet, Gods. I like your humor though, bro. It's funny. Cosplays says, imagine a horror movie called Children of the Dead. Be wicked as fuck. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be totally cool. Cosplays says, hope you feel better, Frank. Drink some tea and eat soup if you can. Yeah, bro. Like my nose is stuffed. That shit sucks. I can't talk, bro. I don't think I can make the 2 hours. Arthur says it's so cool to know that in Scream 5 they use 3 masks, and if you see the 2 masks, you have the third one below them is the one used in Vince's death. Awesome, yeah. Scream 5, yeah, Scream 5 used some sick masks. I love Ghostface's look in Scream 5. I like that the robe was more supposedly DIY, because by Scream 5 they weren't even selling Scream robes and costumes anymore in Woodsboro because of the whole history of that. Remember in Scream 4 it was a big business. Marnie Cooper and Jenny Randall were saying in the beginning of the movie. God says, oh, it's everywhere. No, you were too late. Damn, what a mess. This is a real horror scene. Yeah, that would be a total horror scene. That would be a very, very disgusting horror scene, Gods. Apple Ricky says, I could definitely act like Exorcism. That'd be perfect for a role like that. Totally, Apple. You should do some kind of Exorcist reenactment on your Instagram or YouTube, Apple Ricky. Another one, something more crazier. I think you've done one before, right? Coslizano says, did you see the new Conjuring? I haven't gotten the chance, bro. I haven't gotten the chance, man. I haven't gotten the chance at all because I was busy. I was busy meeting up with these producers that I'm helping storyboard their movie. So I haven't had the chance to go to the theater, bro. Haven't. God says, get well soon. Thank you so much, Gods. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gods. Thank you so much, man. Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Gods. Get us up to 23, please, God, so more people can see this live stream when it goes up. Wicked Milk says, that'd be a cool horror film, bro. From my ass off Fecal Death or The Pope from the Hell. Ha! That's crazy, all right? Apple Ricky says, I'd do that soon. God says, here you go. Thank you, Gods. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, Gods. Thank you so much. And join us here on the channel whenever you can. We love your humor. Here's the last horror movie news, guys. Jeepers Creepers 5 coming soon. So Jeepers Creepers 5 is coming soon. This is some new news like a day ago. Films, what is it called? Films Docasic official. According to the channel Critical Overlord, a sequel to Jeepers Creepers is in development due to a lawsuit between production companies. A new project has not yet been released. Jonathan Breck is reportedly back as the Creeper. Damn, Jonathan Breck is coming back as the Creeper. And Gina Phillips, who started the first film as Trish, right? And also made a cameo in the third film of the franchise. One of the main ideas the producers want to explore in detail is the origin of the terrifying creature. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome, because if Gina Phillips is back as Trish, and Jonathan Breck back as the Creeper, they could do some Halloween 2018 style stuff. They could have her all Laurie Strode style, waiting the 23 years to avenge Derry's death and all whoever have been killed by the Creeper. That would be awesome. Also, it would be cool to explore the Creeper's origins, because people have always wondered, where the hell did he come from? What is he? You know, a lot back like in 2006. There was talks of this is 2006. I was like 15 or something at that time. But in 2006, there was also rumors of a new Jeepers Creepers movie. I think it was going to be called Cathedral or something like that. Something like that. But supposedly they were going to explore the Creepers' origins, you know? They were also going to explore the Creepers' origins. And supposedly there was going to either be flashbacks to like the 1600s or 1700s or whatever. And then go back to modern time. It was going to go back and forth from like the 1600s or 1700s to modern time, you know? But it never came to fruition. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that they're actually going to have Jonathan Breck and Gina Phillips back and explore the Creepers' origins. That's badass. I love Jeepers Creepers. I've always loved the movies. I know the director has his history of, you know, bad, like, bad bad allegations and stuff like that. But you know what? He's out already. He doesn't even own Jeepers Creepers anymore. So now Jeepers Creepers could totally like start thriving, thriving like it did for its first two films until Victor Salva had to ruin it. But yeah, that's awesome. Arthur says, I think in Scream 6, Jason, they give him a Scream 5 robe, right? Yeah, I think he did have a Scream 5 robe. Yeah, I think he did. Because it was shredded. Yeah, the Scream 5 robe is supposed to be made by Amber and Richie. Remember? They didn't sell Ghostface robes by 2022 no more. So yeah, so if you see the frayed edges, if you see like the little strings ripping off and the edges are all frayed, that's a Scream 5 robe. That's a Scream 5 robe. I think the Scream 6 robes don't have the frayed edges. Cosplays Auto says, Frank, what's going on with your next fan film? It's on hold since you are busy helping the movie people? Oh, no, it's not on hold. It's not on hold. I'm prepping for my movie as well. I already got some pages typed out on the computer. Gonna start sending out the first scene to the actors that are gonna be in it. No, it's not on hold, bro. We're not gonna start shooting till like October though, because I wanna shoot on Halloween night. Also wanna try to shoot on Halloween night. So the movie might not come out on Halloween like we did with our fan film last year. Might come out like around November or something, But that's still cool. Apple Ricky says, I also do some creepy stuff like that. I can do creepy face. Hell yeah, Apple Ricky, I'm telling you, do more reenactments of The Exorcist. Cosplayzano says, I'm nervous about Jeepers Creepers 5 because the last two were dookie. Yes, because they got to get a director that cares about it, and a studio that cares about it. Arthur says, I don't know, I'd watch the movie, but it was cool. But the creeper, like people, they worship him and stuff. Like some movies was good and some focus on some kid's story. Yeah, you're right, man. Apple Ricky says, or maybe I could write a film called Isaac. I can make up his origin story. That's good too. Yeah, totally. Like a prequel. Cosplayzano says, I'm about to head out. Get well soon, Frank. And also, I know you are busy at the moment, but hope to meet you one day soon, bro. Yeah, man. Hell yeah, bro. I can't wait. Maybe next month, hopefully, bro. Because I'm planning to start shooting Halloween Ends soon, bro. I'm trying to start shooting Halloween Ends soon, man. So you got to hit me up on Instagram, Cosplayzano. I'm going to start sending out scripts. Arthur says, yeah, Scream 5 robe look like a homemade. I'll rewatch it. Hell yeah. Wicked Milk says, yeah, bro. And the fabric is different. They put glitter spray on it. It has less sparkle. Yep. It was more DIY. Arthur says, but if Creeper did like someone came in and collect a Creeper collect part and alive him some way, I mean, maybe, bro. I'm not too sure. Maybe. But hey, guys, thank you so much, Hollywood Horror Film Club. Ghostface and Michael Myers collectors for joining me here on the live stream again for another episode of Horror Sundays. Today, episode 38. Like I always say, please smash the like and subscribe button. It really helps us out a lot in the algorithm. Smash the bell notification to be notified when I go live or upload new videos here on the channel. Hit the comments below. Share these videos with everyone you know so we can keep making more horror content here on the channel. Also, follow me on Instagram for more horror content. And if you'd like to leave a donation to the channel, Cash App link below. Sometimes we run out of, fake blood, props, prosthetics for our movies, so that would really help out. If not, just keep smashing the thumbs up, guys, all right? And everyone, I'll see you on Horror Talk Wednesdays. Hopefully my sickness is gone by then, bro, because I can't talk for very long. My throat starts hurting. So hopefully I'm good by then, bros, all right? And we'll do the whole 2 hours. Everyone, take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care, guys. Stay safe.